Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be playing the Extreme Demon Gravity. It is around Bloodbath difficulty on the all-rated Extreme Demon list. In fact, it's actually just one level harder than it. So this is my new hardest level. It is a pretty fun level. I do enjoy it. There are some parts that are a little finicky, but for the most part, it's actually a pretty fun level. As of recording this, I've already beaten it, and I'm also going to record the tutorial after that as well. And yeah, enjoy. So with Gravity, I am going to be going into the start position switcher that I use to complete it. It is a little fast-paced, not even a little. It is pretty fast-paced. Using start positions makes it easier to explain it. I'm also going to go in speed hack as well, and I'll make sure I have the hide pause menu. And we're going to start with the pre-drop, which is the ship part right here. But you fly down, hold, hit the orb a decent bit, so you can just fly up here and then dodge in between these spikes and these spikes. This text eventually just covers it up, so it's hard to see. Just like this, you're going to fall back down and then hit that orb pretty light, so you can just dodge these in between here. And then you can hold through this to hit this orb. I prefer just kind of like lining myself up and then clicking right at it, so you can do that triple click right here. And then for this slope right here, you're supposed to hold like after you hit this one. This is legitimately harder and slower speed, bro. Like, what? And you just hold right here and then dodge through. Let go at the right point of time. Blue one, and then there's the yellow one. That one right here. You hold for both of them after you click them, like you're in normal gravity, and then you switch gravity when you hit the blue one, and you want to hold so you can stay straight, and then you're gonna hold into this, and then eventually click again, boost yourself into this portal here, and then you'll just swoop back up to this, and you're gonna hit these orbs right here, just like that. I like to click once, like right about here, so you can just like fall down and then go back up and then fall back down into this gravity portal right here. So I like to tap through it so you can dodge through this and then hit the green orb and then click like once or twice more to line you up. Next orb, which is going to be a black orb that goes straight down, and you're going to hold after it. So you like go around this big circle, but you could do it too late and too early, and then just like the lineup is terrible. But if you know you did the lineup terrible, then you can save it by just like doing some clicks to adjust for it. Like after you hit the black orb, that is. And that looks like that. So we can do that from the beginning real quick, and I'll show you. That is how you do it. And next we got the first part of the drop. This is the weirdest part to me, in my opinion. I don't know why the creator chose to sync with these parts of the song. It just doesn't really make too much sense in my head, but I'll show you how to do it real quick. There's gonna be a little flash of light that pops up, and then that's gonna indicate the first click, which is like you'll get shot into a ship, and you gotta click a little bit, just a little bit, so you can straighten yourself out in the straight fly, and then click twice pretty fast right after that. Just like that. That's how you do the first part. And then after that, which you're gonna have to jump right here, gonna be a ship right here with the blue portal. And you're gonna hold down, and then you'll hold into this part right here, and it'll put you up and down right here, here, here. You're gonna let go because you'll be in normal gravity, and then dodge through these spikes here and then hold through. Just like that. You're gonna hit this orb right here after you hit that gravity. And then there's gonna be another straight fly right here that you're just gonna tap for, just like that. And then this will be a mini wave, and then this changes to a normal wave, and then the speed slows down. It was a part that I died a lot to from zero, just because it felt so awkward. Like, because there's a bunch of room for error, it's just awkward to me. And then that's how you do that part. You'll teleport back here. This is gonna be a ship right here, and you just have to click these three blue orbs in the correct timing. I say the first two are just a little quicker in succession, and then the last one's just a little later than the first two. And this next part, you're gonna have to hit that blue orb early, do a black, and you just keep holding up until you get to this UFO part, and then click like right about here. And then you're gonna click for this so you can dodge through up here. You can click not enough and then just die. It's like a spike right there. And then click a little bit right here as well so you can dodge through all this. Turn into a wave, and you're gonna go like bang, bang, as a normal size wave. And then as a mini wave, you're gonna do the same thing, except you're gonna be opposite gravity, and you're just gonna go up into that black orb right there. And you're gonna teleport back here. You're gonna have to hit that blue orb. My bad, not teleport. You just turn into a ball and get shot right there. And then you turn into a wave, and you just gotta dodge through this part right here. Just like that, and that is how it looks in total. In total, you know, the run. however you want. And this next part that's coming up is pretty difficult. I think this is the hardest part of the level in my personal opinion, but it starts off in this really colorful part. You're gonna have to hit these two orbs right here pretty quickly in succession, just like that. And then you're gonna have to tap this one as well, so you can dodge through here, and you're gonna become a wave. And you're gonna go up through these two spikes and aim for this, and then hold through it, and then let go here so you can fall into this gravity portal, and then go back down and then dodge through up here, and then do like 4 clicks in between all this, and then there's gonna be 3 UFO clicks right here, and then you'll slide up here, click right here, or my bad, you slide up and then click 2 more times. So I'll do that again, just like that. You're gonna hit this as well, and then you'll turn into a ship, and you're supposed to hit that green orb that I just missed on accident. Wow, this is making me look really white. Yo, what, bro? And then hold down, and then straight fly through this part, and there's gonna be an orb right here that you're supposed to hit as well, so be careful. Yep, got it. And then this is gonna turn you into a wave. You're just gonna go up through here, and then hold up until you turn into this UFO. And you're gonna have to hit this black orb as well as this green orb right here. And this is gonna be a ship right here. I recommend you drop down just a little bit while you turn into the ship, and then hold into this. And then right after you get to this part, you let go and then hold again. And wow, I fell down. You're supposed to keep holding so you can just go on the slope, and then you turn into a wave. And then, oh wow. And then dodge through like a wave. Make sure you hold through this so you can activate your one little UFO jump. Shortly after, you're gonna turn back into a ship. There's gonna be 4 orbs you gotta press. The first 2 ones you can just pretty much hit. You like it. Wow. You're gonna hit this first one, turns you upside down. Hit this next one, it's gonna make you right side up again. This one you're gonna have to hold down, because if you tap, you're just gonna fall down and die. And you do have to time these. They're pretty forgiving though. It's just something you gotta learn yourself. And then you gotta hold down for that one. And this one you just gotta time a little later so you just don't hit that gear right there. And then that is this colorful part. I'll go ahead and show you that run. And just like that. That is how you do it. This next part is my favorite part of the level by far. I'm just saying 52 to 100 is peak gameplay, bro. And I don't give a fuck what you think. With this first part, it's gonna be pretty slow. This spike right here is fake. You have to dodge through these right here. So you're just gonna jump up into that portal and jump up again and then hit this pretty late. So you can fall through here and then become a ship. Straight fly for there. I just like to tap this so you can just, I mean, you go pretty far up anyway, so I don't really need to hit it that long. Same with this, it's just a little tap. Make sure you hit this a little bit later so you don't die to these spikes right here. And then there's just a timing you gotta hit right after that to dodge through here. I had a pretty rough time at the very beginning with it, but it comes with age. And then you're gonna have to hit this orb as well as this one. And then this next part's kind of weird. You're supposed to buffer this black orb so you don't hit the spike right here. So it's just like a da-da-da. Like that's the best way I can describe the click pattern. Just like that. And then you're gonna hit this blue orb right here and turn into the wave. And this is the techiest part of the level. This right here is the techiest part. So, oh, and there goes the game. So you hit the blue orb, you go into the wave, you go up and then back into it, and then there's those blue orbs, and you have to click those in between it. You're supposed to click it only a little bit and then let go right here. Pretty much when you hit this, you just click back up and then dodge through all this right here. And then hit this black orb a little later, dodge for these 2 spikes right here. And then once you do, you just go in here, tap, and then fall through this part. And then I like to go a little higher because you can die to like a spike right here if you go too early. I like to just hold down, become the normal gravity, and then click once just to keep yourself straight, and then line yourself up for the UFO part, wave part. And then it's just 3 clicks, and that 3rd click you hold down, change gravity and hold down, and keep holding down as the mini wave, and then you let go right around here, and then click again and keep holding. And then make sure you let go after you hit this. Just hit these 2 orbs pretty quick, and this is gonna be a spider right here. You just hold down and then hit the black orb, and then you hit spider right here, and then you also hit this, and you gotta hit an orb right here. So it's only 2 clicks, even though there's like 8 things going on right there. And let's do that run from the beginning. That's how you do that part. So this next part is a pretty cool wave part. It was really weird to learn at the very beginning. Once you get it down, it's super easy to remember. So with this part, it's gonna be 4 clicks, and it's pretty much just synced with the song. Go through here. Make sure you think about dodging this spike. You just want to aim your wave down here. You're gonna fall through. Aim for up here as well. Make sure you don't go too early down this slope because of this big spike right here. Hold through it to change gravity. And then you're gonna let go, like right around here. And then just dodge through this little slope right here and then hold through so you just turn into a cube. And then make sure you click right here in order to dodge. And then hit this, semi-late, I would call that. And I like to use this little flower right here as a visual indicator to where to jump. Make sure you just hit this blue orb a little later too. And then these are like pretty normal timed, like synced with the level. This is just gonna be a little later than just the 2 right there. Just like that. And then like almost immediately after you touch this platform right here, you're gonna go down. That's just my best way of remembering it. Just like that. And then you're gonna turn into a UFO right here. And you're gonna hit that purple orb. Click once, go into the reverse gravity, then hit the blue orb right after, and then click right here. Gonna turn you into a cube, go through a few gravity portals, and then it'll become an upside down ship. All right, and with that part, just kind of like straighten yourself out so you can get ready for this next pink orb. Just like that, and make sure you recognize this right here. I had so much trouble just remembering where this was and straightening out for it because it's so blind when you're actually playing the level. The thing that just helped me a lot is like, instead of looking at my character or looking at the surroundings, really pay attention to the orb. And then just straight fly through here. Don't forget about the spike. You got to make sure you dodge that. Just make sure you hit that pink orb late. And then just straight fly. Oh my God. Then just straight fly here. Become a duel, just get back in the middle, and then just keep straight flying. And that's the end. That is how that's done. I'll go ahead and do that full run for y'all and show you how to do it. That's how you do it. It's pretty simple. It's way easier than it looks, especially this last part. The sync is really well done. The gameplay is really fun. And the music's also just pretty good too. So that is how you do Gravity, the Extreme Demon. It is really fun. You should definitely give it a try and beat it if you can. It's well worth its time. Check out my new mask.
Somebody make us shut up about it. Can we settle down, please?
Yes, sir! 74. We'll fucking take that. Yes! Yes! 8,014, mate. That's fire, dude. Let's go! You'd love to see that shit, bro. You really do.